Here we have a geometry problem. There is a triangle given. Okay, let's go with the information. In triangle ABC above, measure of angle A equals to measure of angle C. If x greater than 0, what is the value of x? Okay, in the given triangle ABC, so there is a marking over the interior angle at vertex A, interior angle at vertex C. So what do these markings indicate? So these markings indicate the angle measure A and angle measure C are equal. So in a triangle, if two interior angle measures are equal, then the sides which are opposite to those interior angle measures must be equal in length. Okay, so BC is the side which is opposite to the interior angle over here, and AB is the side which is opposite to the interior angle measure over here. Since these two angle measures are equal and the sides AB and BC which are opposite to the equal angle measures must be equal in length. So that is the length of AB, the length of BC must be equal because these two sides are opposite to the angle measures which are equal. Okay, what is the length of AB? It is given over here, that is x square. Okay, so now what is the length of BC? That is 2x positive 15. Okay, according to the question, we have to solve for x, and also x has to be greater than 0. Okay, actually we have a quadratic equation. So to solve any quadratic equation, first we have to write the quadratic equation in standard form, that is in the form of ax square positive bx positive c equals to 0. So that is, we must have everything on the left side, x square term, x term, constant, and we must have 0 on the right side. But in our quadratic equation, we have only x square on the left side, so the rest of the stuff on the right side. So we have to make right side 0. For that, I subtract 2x and 15 from both sides. Okay, when I subtract 2x and 15 from both sides, a positive 2x, negative 2x will cancel out. Positive 15, negative 15 will cancel out. So on the left side, I'm getting x square, negative 2x, and negative 15 equals to 0. Now this quadratic equation is in standard form. Okay, so I think we can solve this quadratic equation by factoring. So if I want to solve a quadratic equation by factoring, first I have to look at the coefficient of x square. So what is the coefficient of x square? Actually, we don't find any number in front of x square, so I have to assume 1. That is, the coefficient of x square is 1. In that case, to factor this quadratic expression over here on the left side, I have to consider the constant term over here, that is negative 15. Now I have to get two factors for this negative 15, so that the product of the two factors must be equals to negative 15, and when I add the two factors, it must be equal to the coefficient of x, that is negative 2. I think negative 5 positive 3 will work, because when I multiply negative 5 and positive 3, I'm getting negative 15, and when I combine them, I mean when I add negative 5 and positive 3, I'm getting negative 2, which is the coefficient of x. Okay, now to get the values of x, what I need to do is I have to change the signs of these two factors. So already we have negative 5. To get the first value of x, I have to change this negative as positive, then I'm getting the first value of x, that is positive 5. So to get the second value of x, I have to change the sign of the second factor. Already it's positive 3. If I change the sign, I'm getting negative 3. So I got two values for x. One is x equals to 5 and other one is x equals to negative 3. But the question says x has to be greater than 0. That is positive. So we can reject so the second value of x, negative 3. So we can consider only the first value of x. So therefore x equals to 5.